Hey man, what's going on? This is the Crew Talks Black Culture. I'm your host for this evening, Deveron D. Dennis, and these are my co-panelists. Everybody introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Shay McNeil.
I'm Elwood Key.
I'm Destiny.
Destiny is a new person in here this week. She is the president of, what are you the president of?
Black Study Student Alliance.
The Black Study Student Alliance. So people, let's dive right on into this. I think on our first episode, we were talking about Ciara and Future and the Russell Wilson situation. Well, let's give a congratulations to the happy couple. They got engaged, Ciara and Russell Wilson. So, how y'all feeling about this? Y'all happy for him? Y'all think Future need another shot? You know, he said he think he's still gonna get his chick back. That's not the exact word he used, but how y'all feeling?
I'm happy for Ciara and Russell. I mean, they deserve it. They look good together. They're celibate for now, so it's. I'm really happy for them.
I feel like it's all a front though, honestly. It's just like
Go ahead, bro.
it's just a big stunt. Like, I don't know, just publicity.
Just saying, bro. I hope your Metro trust him. That's all I'm saying. Look, how you feel, Des?
I don't know. It depends because like they did the celibacy thing, which is beautiful, by the way. Let me just point that out. But it's like sick. It's stop. Stop. That's I do the. It's my little.
I did it for a year.
And
that was a long ass year.
Did you put? Okay, so we'll talk about that. Okay, but just the 6 months. It's kind of quick. It's kind of if it's the celibacy thing is real and it's not about sex. It's like it's like they're rushing to me. So we'll see. Just have to wait on that one.
I don't believe in the whole waiting before marriage to have sex. I don't believe in all that because I believe sexual compatibility is a real thing. So. There's that, but I am happy for Russell. I mean, he got Ciara. Like, that was supposed to be my wife, so I'm not happy for her. I'm happy for him. But it is what it is, bro. Congratulations. We wish y'all the best, all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but there was a...
Y'all heard.
Not y'all, I mean y'all. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but there was a 6-year-old by the name of Madison Moore. She was caught stealing candy from her teacher, and she was handcuffed and sat under some stairs. So, how y'all feel?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Go.
You want to go?
You can go.
I don't know who thought handcuffing a 6-year-old would be a good idea. I mean, it was just candy. I mean, you discipline her by, like, taking recess away, putting extra homework, but you're going to handcuff her, and it was in a dark stairwell. Like, I don't know who thought that was a good idea. That's traumatizing.
I feel like that could have been a good concept, but at the same time, it just went a little too far.
That was what I was thinking.
Because taking the right recess, it's not gonna do nothing anyway. But I mean, you could show her like her actions were like wrong. You could show her like this is what happens when you do stuff like this. But as far as seeing her on the stairwell in the dark by herself, that was a little too.
Like, you could have sat in my bad. Go ahead, let me cut you off.
Oh no, you good.
Like you could have sat in the corner with the handcuff for like 2 minutes just to go. This is what happens when you steal. And I'm talking about having them loose. Like they had a tight on and stuff. Like just to scare a little bit. Like this is what happens when you steal. Just for like 2 minutes.
And they could like criminalize her like her mind.
Like, psychologically and whatnot.
She 6?
Yeah.
That's kindergarten. Handcuffs and kindergarten. Like it don't like them. Wasn't even saying like first letters. She is a child. Now I know the mom was upset, but it just would have. You know how hard it would have been for me to just keep my composure. It's a dark stairwell. Who's in there? Like were you sitting there watching her the whole time? You couldn't have cut the lights on. Like she frightened on top of the handcuffs, please.
And I agree with you on all of that because that would have been my son. I'd have been pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been pissed.
Exactly.
However, if they just would have put the handcuffs on my son, they could have told me, be like, yo, we put some handcuffs on him. Just scam him. I'd have been like, you know what? That's cool. Because they used to do me like that all the time. Like, you remember coming up, like you was doing something bad, they'd be like, okay, the police going to see you. They going to come get you. Like, you remember that? Nobody never scared y'all like that coming up.
Yeah. And I feel like that's when you learn the most, though. I feel like that's when you learn the most, though, like in your childhood years. Because whatever you learn then, that's how you're going to grow up to be when you become an adult. All the little habits that you pick up on when you're a child, they just become...
Again, we all agree that they went too far with it. Like, they went way too far.
Yeah.
Put
way
it in the
too
dark
far. It's
Candy. That's the really scary part. Don't handcuff a 6-year-old.
Like,
don't handcuff.
Kids play cops and robbers all the time. My son got handcuffed. The handcuff part don't bother me at all.
That's between two kids. You had a police officer.
Scare the hell
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Put her in the corner. Let her face.
Okay, so what do you think about her actually stealing the candy though?
It's just
she is 6 years old. There is candy there. She is not.
It's just candy turned into it's just money.
Maybe
it
she
turns
didn't know
into
it was off limits or something. I mean, we really don't. We don't
okay.
know. But
that's a valid
candy.
point. But all
she
we going
wasn't
off
stealing
right
money
now
out of
is
a
what
purse
the
or
story
something.
says that she stole
But it
the
could
candy.
get to that because when she a child, if you don't make it known that it's not okay to steal candy, then she gonna grow up to stealing money out of purses, to stealing food out of
That's
restaurants.
true. That's true. You have, but like she is a 6-year-old. It's candy right
mean,
there.
true enough,
You think
true
she's not
enough,
gonna
true
take the
enough.
candy? I'm pretty
True.
sure they don't have candy where
Okay.
it's reachable.
Okay.
Like did she have to climb
let's
something?
add
Was
one
it
more.
on the
Let's add
floor?
one more variable into this. Let's say this wasn't her first. Because this was her first time. I would agree. This was just too far for her first time doing it. But if she
Yeah.
was always one of the people that was just like, I just take stuff because I see it and they keep telling her not to do it, then okay, the handcuffs were.
Exactly. You gotta go further
but
into that.
Now that I think about it, like if this was just the first time that she did it, because you make a good point. If she just a 6-year-old, she see candy, she gonna take it.
She gonna go to the candy. It don't matter
If
where
it
it
was
is.
just her first time doing this, then okay, that was way too far with the handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
But if she was just known as being a little kleptomaniac, hey, it is what it is.
But but then again, I wonder how she like act at home too. Because if that's the case, if her mama would have did, okay, she's still a child. But at the same time,
How she acting at home?
at the same time, I wonder if she's been put in a situation to where she took something that wasn't hers, and her mama had to discipline her. And I wonder what disciplinary action she probably took to show her this is not what you're supposed to do, because they obviously didn't work if she did.
You been cuffed?
No, I'm not agreeing that this was the right thing to do.
Because I'm
but
just trying to
saying
make sure we're on the same page.
This was the situation was too intense by seeing her in the dark stairwell, like cuffed. But as far as putting the handcuffs on her, I don't feel like that was wrong.
I've never heard of a 6-year-old kindergartens being handcuffed.
Me either. That's gonna
I
be
don't
okay.
remember when I was
Be
cuffed,
cornered.
but I do remember them
Take
putting the
away
cuffs on me to
recess.
scare the hell out of me. Like, I ain't been to jail yet. I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified to go to jail because they put them damn cuffs on me. Again, it was my Uncle Pee Wee. I'll never forget it. He put the cuffs on me.
That's your uncle.
But still, it's the same
same
concept.
It's
I like
not
who
when a stranger does that
who is
to
this
you.
individual? And
It was the
okay,
real, do you know how scared I would have been if it was the real Nah.
And she's young.
Still.
She don't realize
Again,
that. I mean, scare tactics
that's why
like
I
that
said.
don't work.
That's why I said, had it been her first offense, it was too far. I was a little bad child when I was doing all this stuff. They put the cuffs on
I
me.
could have scared her, put the cuffs on, walked out to the police car or something
That's
like
even
that.
worse.
I understand that though.
She's 6. She don't understand any of that.
She understands.
does.
I bet she gonna go.
No,
that
she's
works.
6 and black. She understands that.
She
She know
understands.
that's a no.
She understands.
No. Now the cuff thing is too much. It's too much. I'm not crazy about it. However, it may be a good tactic. Maybe she was older, maybe, but she's 6-year-old. You had a Smartie or a Jolly Rancher sitting there. You walk out and tell her not to take it. She's gonna take it.
What age do you think is appropriate for you to put handcuffs on a child?
Well, since you said a child, nothing.
Yeah,
Because it's
I'm glad
8-year-olds.
we talking about kids. Hold on. We about to move into the next topic because I'm glad we talking about kids. Y'all know the kid that got into it with Cat Williams, right? For those of you who don't know, Cat Williams got into it with he's 17.
Yeah.
At first they were saying he was 15. He got into it with Cat Williams after a soccer game. So y'all saw the video. If not, y'all can see the video. Just type in Cat Williams fight 17-year-old. It is hilarious. Y'all saw the video. How did y'all feel? We're gonna start with Disney this time since I started over though.
So initially when I saw it, I just saw like a few 6 seconds. He hit the kid. So of course, like I'm going right off surface, like ooh, like no. But the kid did like kind of build it up. I just don't. It's a child. That's just me being a mom, but it's a child, and like he could have he lucky because cousin could have came out there, big bro could have came out there. Like it could have been bad. It could have been bad.
Go ahead.
I feel like what he probably was doing, he probably reaching out to the community and still playing with the little kids. But in the video, he said I'm in the hood all the time, and then the little kids in the background were saying he's like that all the time. So he got to be like the aggressive person in the neighborhood first of all, and people in those type of environments. That's something.
You talking about the kid or him?
The kid.
Okay.
They said the kid always be like aggressive.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to wrestle, I guess, other kids. But at the same time, in that type of environment, that type of stuff happens all the time. And
of course.
And you know what I'm saying? It's
unfortunate.
Cat Williams. It's unfortunate that it's Cat Williams. You see what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that the little kid beat him up. But
wait. He did just like do some UFC type stuff, right? Just a few. He ain't just like
that was WWE
he ain't
all
hit
day, every
him.
day.
Did he?
Yeah, it wasn't really like beat up, like.
But it was like it was it shamed him. He like
was laid
grown
out.
42.
42. Cat Williams 42. Let's get right here.
Now, when we say kid, he's really not a kid.
Yeah.
He's probably about to graduate. He's like 17 months away or a year away from being 18. But I don't think Cat should have hit him.
He did.
That's like your older uncle,
Man, let me
saying, okay, you feel like you big and bad now. You to the age where you want to fight.
Wait, so are we saying like he a community pillar and he can do that type of stuff?
No,
like you can, it's cool. Like that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying it's cool,
let me throw in
it happens.
Throw in how I feel about the situation. Now, initially I was like you. I thought Cat just hit him, and I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, me too.
Because you know Cat has been in the news for all kinds of stuff.
Yes, you just showing it out.
So then I see the video, like the 5-minute video. And the dude followed Cat over to her, and Cat like, yo, bro, get up out my face. Yo,
he provoked it.
Cat, hey, dude, get up out my face. Little boy, get up out my face.
Yeah.
Like, he kept saying it. Now,
it.
the dude got right here. He was like right here in Cat's face. I mean, at that situation, bro, yo, it's fight or flight. What you gonna do?
As a man, it's fight or flight. As a man,
that's natural neighborhood beef.
It's no chill. It's no self composure, chill at all whatsoever. Even though you got cameras on you and you are.
I know Cat 42, but at the same time, Cat the size of a 15-year-old.
It's like your older uncle or something telling you, all right, look, listen, chill out. I know you're younger than me, chill out. But if you keep provoking him and you testing him, eventually he gonna put you in your place. But in this situation, he got put in his place.
So me, I'm gonna ask that question again. Like, so was it okay? Because he got like he thought it was gonna be over after he hit him.
Do I think Cat? You know what I mean? Do I think Cat had reason to hit him? Yes. I do not have a problem with Cat hitting him at all. He told him to back up about 5 times. He kept coming closer. Hey, bro, it is what it is. I think what Cat should have did, he should have dropped him. It was unfortunate that he couldn't knock him out because that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't work. Yeah,
then he threw this kick up. I was like, yeah, it's a wrap. You don't throw your leg up and let somebody catch your leg. After that, it's pretty much over with. I knew it was going downhill after that. I just felt very bad for Cat, especially as a stand-up comic. I look up. Well, I don't look up to Cat Williams. Nobody does. But he was like a role model for me. I study him a lot when I do my stand-up comedy. So it hurted me to just see my man get.
But then again, it could have at least it was handled like it was supposed to. At least it was a fight because now the little boy, he probably feel like, okay, if somebody get out of line with me, I know how to beat him. I know how to use my hands instead of going and run and get a weapon.
Man, you know what?
It's a life lesson talk.
Because nowadays people so quick to people so quick to pick up weapons, but I'm glad it didn't result.
You got
to
a point, but I just thought about something. I feel bad for Cat Williams now. Thinking about it, that boy was on the wrestling team for 2 years. Cat ain't know what he was getting himself into.
Yeah.
Yes, he was justified in hitting this boy. He was bigger than Cat, and he was a wrestler.
And he told him to chill out.
Yes, he should have hit it.
I just wish like one of his maybe he had a bodyguard. I wish
he had a bodyguard, and he paid somebody to be up his bodyguard. Bodyguard quit. Like Cat is doing very.
Wait, but he did say he done been knocked out before, and it ain't been that bad. So I assume it's just something that, well, maybe this is like a little like this happened every few days.
Yeah,
this ain't his first.
He got tough skin.
Altercation.
A little, okay, all right.
In weeks.
Yeah, man, let's just pray for Cat, man. Just because he's so funny. Like, I hate to see him going down this path. Something's wrong with him.
He ain't gonna not be funny no more. He just gonna.
But something messed up with him mentally. Like, did y'all see the video with him in the car?
I hate that he lost like that though, because other people probably feel like they're gonna try to try him, and
they already tried him. Before this, like he was he had a fight in a Benny Siegel.
That's what I'm saying. And y'all saw he was in the video just doing this right here. Like, what is wrong with Cat? Like, he was just doing this. That's all he was doing.
He won't know. That's probably a little person scare tactic.
Nah. I'm telling you, you need to watch.
Trying to play the crazy.
When I tell you need to watch this video, you're gonna be like, yeah, something wrong with that boy. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on something.
Yep. All right, so I guess it's time for us to take our first break. We will be back. All right, so you back with the Crew Talks. I'm your host, Jeffrey Ron Dennis. These are my co-panelists. Y'all reintroduce yourselves for the people.
Hey, I'm Shay.
Elwood.
Destiny.
All right, so people, I don't know if y'all heard again, but Georgia is talking about passing a discrimination bill against LGBT people, and lots of big name media companies are talking about boycotting. Shay, what companies are we talking here?
The NFL, Disney, AMC, Time Warner, Viacom, Stars, Lionsgate, Sony. It's a lot of the companies. And the NFL, Disney / Marvel, that's a lot. Yeah. That's a lot of money.
They was talking about having the Super Bowl. You know what the Super Bowl could have did for the economy right there. So, how y'all feel about this bill though? Like they talking about like if you based on your religious views, we can say we don't want to serve you based on our religious views because you're LGBT. I started with Destiny last time. No, I started. You go first.
I mean, like I feel like it's a little too much because you can't stop people from being who they are and expressing themselves. And like it's just like saying, okay, basically, with the whole Trump, like the Trump issue, when he was saying he's gonna take certain people back to Mexico. It's just like you telling people, okay, you're not allowed in my state because you gay or whatever you choose to be.
Right. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go last. Go ahead.
I mean, I just really don't understand how people can, have problems with people being themselves. But if these companies are serious, maybe this is what Georgia needs. I mean, these are really big companies. These aren't like independent, small companies. This is the NFL. This is Disney. This is Marvel. And they shot Captain America Civil War down there. That's a lot of money going away if they're serious.
Destiny.
I'm just pretty much going off of what you guys saying. I don't understand what can make you just dislike an individual so much because of a choice they made or who they are. So just not, just kick them out and like just send them off. It's always been a thing for me. I've never understood the bashing gay or the LGBT community. It's kind of ridiculous.
I understand it because I used to be a homophobic person. I'm just gonna be real, sitting up here with y'all. And I don't know why I'm be coming up in the church, yada, yada, yada. They preach their tea, something's wrong with gay people, yada, yada, yada. So I used to be very, very homophobic until I came to USM and I met this dude. He was a poet. He was up and he was spitting some poetry, and like the poetry was just dope. I couldn't not like the poetry, and then it's gonna find out he was gay, and I was like, so am I not gonna mess with this guy? Like introduce myself to this dude because he's gay
because of
like? And I was like, man. Then I thought about it. I was like, what does him being gay have to do with you? Like that's none of my business that he gay. Whatever going on with him, bro, that's his business. I ain't got no beef with him at all. That's when my homophobia just left. Like it left the second I heard him spit that piece. So I understand where it comes from because it comes from ignorance and people just wanting to push their beliefs on other people. Mm-hmm. Like you can't make somebody just because your Bible says you can't do this, you can't do that, yada yada yada. Everybody on this planet breaks some type of rule in their book. Like whether it's wearing clothing that comes with different material, we all do that. This shirt made out of 3 different materials.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
See what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Like there's something that's in the Bible.
Yeah.
Sex before marriage. I said how I felt about that at the top of the show. You're not supposed to, like, how paychecks come? Like, we got to wait, like, every 2 weeks. You're not supposed, when you do your work, you're supposed to get paid the same day. That's in the Bible. So, again, there's so much stuff in the Bible that we don't follow. But this one particular thing,
want to focus on.
Everybody want to focus on. I'm just like, I don't get it. What does it have to do with you? And isn't that, me, I'm about my money. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just going to be real. I'm about my paper. I'm about to turn away somebody that's gay. That's money that I'm losing. And this isn't in Georgia. This is what, there are lots
of lot going on in Georgia.
And it's like the people who've made the state of Georgia like proud, or people who was gay and came this far and represented the state throughout the country and did certain things for that state. Now it's just like it's a slap in the face to those people, you know what I'm saying, who represented you.
And then what about like some of the politicians or leaders of Georgia who are possibly on a DL? So what you gonna do with them?
This is the thing. When it comes to this type of stuff, like, because again, it's all religious. Talking about it's based off their religious beliefs. You're supposed to separate religion from other state. Like that's one of the, ain't that one of like the amendments or something like that? It's in the Constitution or something like that. Religion and state should be separated. So why do they get to pick and choose when they want to use the Constitution? Like,
just like business and personal.
Yeah, but I'm saying like every time there's some type of gun control issue. But my Constitution says this. But as soon as somebody say they're gay, but the Bible says this. But if you're gonna go off the Constitution for one part, go off it for the entire thing. Don't just pick and choose what you want to do. But
a lot of it's based on religion. Like if you ever wrote, like I had a history class and I read a document. It was so radical. Somebody was so upset when they sat there and wrote that down. It was just emotional, and it's a lot of religion in it. So I just don't. It just doesn't make sense. Like you said, they picking one thing and just running with it when you have all this other stuff. Behind it.
I think it's going to hurt the economy very badly if all those companies decide to boycott. Because I mean, like think of like Georgia. especially Atlanta, like that's just a media town right there. That's where everybody. That's where all the media is right there. And that's such a big draw to a lot of people when they come into the state of Georgia. They want to go to Atlanta. So you mean to tell me you're gonna have all these companies, and these just the big name companies. We're not talking about the smaller companies that have an effect on the economy too. Like we're not talking about them. So I just think it's stupid for them to go. We're gonna sign this bill based off what? Because some people don't like people being gay. Listen, let them do what they got to do, but. I don't think you should be able to pass no bill saying that you can't serve people
That's
because
crazy.
they're gay.
That's crazy. Like we already did that with the black with us at one point in time, and we had to deal with that, and they got issues. So it's gonna be history has a way of repeating itself sometimes in different ways.
All right, well, let's move on. So, it's a funny topic to me because I don't understand why he was mad. So, earlier this week, I think it was on Monday, Ebro from Hot 97 outed Charlamagne the God for trying to come to Hot 97 when he was renewing his contract. So, quite sure y'all have heard what happened. I'm gonna start with you because we had a nice conversation in the back about it. So, go for it.
I mean, I feel like it's basically like I don't know where to start in this situation.
I'm trying to figure out why he mad at Charlamagne though. Like, if my country, like, you got to think about this. Like, if you a business dude, right? You about your business. Your contract up. Shouldn't you go around negotiating, trying to get the best deal for your possible future? Like, shouldn't you do that? Like, at the end of the day, it's all about you and yours. At the end of the day, you got to make sure that your fam good, stuff like that. If he could have got, because what Ebro was saying was Charlamagne was trying to get him kicked off of his show. I'm not saying it's true or nothing like that, but Charlamagne was trying to get his own radio show on Hot 97. He was negotiating.
He did make a statement that he was trying to, like, he would come if that show didn't exist no more.
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I
would take offense too.
I would be mad for all about 5 minutes because I would think about it. Like, you got to think about whose name has the bigger draw.
Charlamagne.
If Charlamagne's name has the bigger draw, and he's saying, "Yo, I love to come work for y'all if I can get the morning station." Who got the morning station right now? Ebro got the morning station. Meaning, yo, Ebro got to go in order for me to get the morning station. So again, if I can just ask, it ain't like I'm gonna ask to see if I can get this done. That's all he did was ask. It didn't go through because he's still at 105. But at the same time, like, I don't see nothing wrong with you trying to get the best possible deal for what you're trying to do. If that makes sense, like Ebro got the right to feel some type of way,
but he probably feel like, okay, we're both established, you know what I'm saying, in our positions, and I mean they're both good at what they do. So it's basically like, so you want to now it's like you trying to be greedy. Okay, now you want to bash the people you work with. Now you trying to lead them, and then you try to come over here and take what I got, take my food. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like. It can't happen like that, and then I don't think that would have worked anyway because he's known for being on the Breakfast Club. And Charlamagne, to me, in my opinion, like he's good and he's known for being the negative guy or whatever like that. But I don't feel like he probably could stand alone with his own show on the radio. I don't think so.
He got his to combat that. He does have his own like TV show.
Yeah, but doesn't he have like other people with him? He's not just by himself.
No, that was gonna be the same concept behind the radio show itself. It just would have been stretched over a period of 3 hours. So like the uncommon sense.
I feel like he's good at playing that role though, like that side person role where I come in and chime in and say something negative from time to time. Like he's good at that. But as far as being the lead though, I don't see
Sound like he ego tripping a little bit. If like
Yeah.
I guess he got a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and he does that, and he probably saved him by them telling him no if that's the case.
Yeah.
Well, from what I've gathered from the guy, because I've learned a lot about radio and stuff like that from watching how he moved and his podcast and stuff like that. So I'm not saying Ebro shouldn't feel some type of way. All I'm saying is that I understand where Charlamagne is coming from. Because put yourself in that position. You have no relation to this man. Actually, both of y'all radio stations are beefing.
They do have relations.
Like, no, it's business relation. This is business. It's nothing personal. This is business. Don't take business personally. So if we got a quote unquote beef with one another through radio, right? And I have an opportunity to try to get my own radio station. If you don't know me, you don't know me personally. You just know me through it.
But they know each other personally.
No, but it's beef personally. It's like Meek Mill and Drake. Well, not that bad. That's just terrible. But it's not like a friendship type thing. it's like they got
It's
beef.
just like you that guy over there.
Exactly. And if you like, yo, bro, I can bring this in. You wouldn't go, okay, I can make way more money doing this right here. You wouldn't ask for that opportunity. That's all he did was ask. You wouldn't ask.
I mean, it's so much other stuff that he can do in the position he's in. I mean, I understand he want more money, but then again, like he's more well off than a lot of people that's like in his position or trying to do things that he's doing.
Doesn't mean you
But-
can't want more.
I mean,
That's
true
what I was about to say,
enough.
like,
But then again, it's like, okay, if you're gonna do that, go to somewhere else that's not relevant and make them relevant. Don't go to. I'm saying, don't go to the, like you've been with this company for you've been with this show so long. Don't go to the opposition and then say, okay, I'm gonna stand over here.
I just told you.
It sounds like some resume.
Because it does get personal because it's just like saying if I was your co-host, okay,
Yeah.
and it's these other people that's doing the same thing we're doing.
Bro.
And it's like I've been with y'all for years now, and
Bro.
then I just hop over here and be like, okay, let me go
You
over
want
here
the
because
truth?
because
You
more
want the
money
truth?
involved.
Let's get real right now. This is our show, right?
Yeah.
If you find yourself a show that's gonna give you more opportunities than this show right here, I would be happy as hell for you if you were to leave. I wouldn't be like, yo, bro, that's messed up. You leaving? Nah, I want to see you succeed. I'm not gonna hold you back. I know that this show is not as big as that show over here. If you right here and this show can put you up here, why would I be like, yo, bro, you should stay? With us
No, but
anyway?
the Breakfast Club, to a lot of people, I'm sure a lot of people would agree, is like better.
But-
I don't want to use the word better because I mean they
No,
both
but
good
it's the number
shows.
one- it's the number one station in the country.
It's like they
Let's give it
stand
that.
alone. Both of them stand alone. I'm gonna say that both of them stand alone. So it's just like it's not a lose situation.
It was a win. It was an opportunity to win more. That's all it was. I'm not saying he was wrong. I'm saying he wasn't wrong. I'm not saying that you're. I'm not saying he doesn't have loyalty to the Breakfast Club. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm also saying he was supposed to try to make a bigger move for himself.
Okay,
That's
it
what I'm
would be
saying.
okay. It'd be different too though if it'd be like I share with my co-host like yeah you guys I'm thinking about going to take this other show. I'm trying to get more money, and then everybody as a unit knows okay this is what he trying. This is his intention. I understand where he come from. But how would you take it?
Because he's
But
from a different station.
I'm saying how would you take it as the co-host if
If
this
you decided you wanted to go.
person I've been having this radio show with for so long and we established a personal relationship with one another. We probably know each other, families, kids, different stuff like that. Okay, and then behind our back, you're trying to go over there to the people that you know competing with us.
Yo,
it's like, okay,
bro.
how do you come back to work after they shoot you down? After they
So
shoot
wait,
you
are
down?
we like family? One, are we like family?
Yeah, they have a
Bro, let me
from the outside looking in.
from my personal experiences, that stuff happen all the time. As long as I'm good, it don't matter. Now,
Bro.
if he would have took away from my little money situation, they like, well, y'all not gonna be as
That's
good
when-
because
that's when it starts
y'all
to
don't
matter
have
right
him.
there.
That's when it matters.
when it
But if
matters.
you trying to do like, because I'm gonna do it one day, I'm gonna go up one
They
day.
could have took a loss like that too because I don't think that the Breakfast Club could be as well.
Hold on.
He gonna have to change one day. He ain't gonna be there forever. You
I
know
mean,
what I'm
true
saying?
enough. But you would rather see all new co-hosts rather than just
one?
Just
Okay.
Charlamagne gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is again. It's the same thing. I can't. This is. I'm gonna do it in sports terms. When like college football coaches. Matter of fact, our football coaches. Every single time our football coach has an opportunity to make a come up, he makes that come. But
they stay here a year too. They stay here 1 year.
He has been there for
a
like
year, a year or
Ain't they on the
two.
contract, though?
Exactly. That's proving my point. That
But no,
he established
listen to-
a relationship there.
listen
Now
to
we
me.
had a
Hold
coach
up.
here for 15 years.
listen,
and
no,
it's like,
no, that's what I'm saying. Jay Hobson, he just left Alcorn State. He just won 2 SWAC championships back to back. He won them both back to back. He left to come here because it was a better opportunity. Everybody at Alcorn understood that he was leaving because it was a better opportunity for him. He has been with Breakfast Club for at least 6 years. They are the number one rated radio show in hip hop for the last 4 years. They are accomplished. He's done that there. It's time to move up to the upper echelon if you can. That's all I'm saying.
how are you moving up if you going?
You have your own show. That's what he asked for. His own
So
show.
is that more than just being with the
Yeah,
other?
like you have your own show. It's different. Like the Angela Martinez show versus the Breakfast Club. Those are 3 people. Angela Martinez show is
She
for
by
her.
herself.
That's
Yeah.
that's her show. That's what people come to talk
So
about.
are you just on a kind of the loyalty thing, or he just need to stay where he at? Like it's a
I
safe.
feel like it's a loyalty situation too, but then again, I feel like he can't stand alone by himself. Like he's better with the help of Angela Yee and
won't
DJ
ever know.
Envy.
Yeah, that is true
won't
unless you
know
do
yet.
it. But I
Yeah, I'm about to
feel
say,
you, but you
I
won't
believe
know
he should take that risk. But we gonna have to agree to disagree on that. Okay, let's move to our last topic for the day: love versus money. Now, earlier this week, there was an Instagram post that went viral talking about viral. Sorry, I have a list, but I apologize to everybody. it went viral talking about a woman who made $400,000 a year and her husband made $44,000 a year. There were people on both sides saying that, yo, love is love no matter how much money he bringing in. No, she's stupid for being with somebody that make that much less than she does. So, me, I don't care. Like, I don't care that he makes less than she does. Like, who cares? It's not like he just sitting at the house not doing nothing and she out making all the money.
Yeah,
like,
he's working.
Like, he's working. So, what's your beef? Like, we can't do everything. Like, you got 400. That's my girl. Go make your money. That's my baby right there. You go make your money. I'm out here working too. I'm doing something that I love. Let's just do that. But why do I have to be making $400,000? You know how hard it is to make $400,000? But go ahead, Shay.
I mean, love is love, but it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. Like, we can struggle together. We can win together. You can't be struggling and me winning. It's just personally. I love that there's a relationship. I know, and I love there's relationships like that, but it can't be me. Because I know when things get ugly, that's the first thing they say. You know, I'm paying for this vacation. You can go, but you better leave the keys because I paid for that car. Stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't think it would get to the anyway.
Listen. Okay, go ahead. As a matter of fact, everybody go around so we can have it open.
But I mean, I feel like it shouldn't even matter because if y'all truly love each other, then this what matters, the love. But I mean, everybody else around you, the people, they gonna try to get their insight and show. And it's probably because they probably jealous too because they can't find love. It be those bitter people telling you, "Oh, girl, he ain't got as much money as you. Oh, you don't need him. You need somebody better." Because and then again, just like with the whole Sierra and Future situation, no knock to none of them, but it's just like. She probably feel like, okay, this dude presents himself in the public. You see what I'm saying? In a better situation, but this person might know how to deal with you like on a personal level better than the other person that you knocked because he didn't meet your standards or he didn't meet society standards on what he should look like, speak like, or whatever like that. As long as he care and love you for who you are, then I feel like that's all that matters. Like money shouldn't be involved.
Well, and me speaking from a personal note, this is how I feel about this. But before the love and before even a man, I'm gonna be good. Like I'm gonna be fine. So I respect her on that level. As far as the love thing, I can't really speak too much on that because I haven't been in a place personally to where I can say it was a mutual love, it was a mutual understanding, and everything else didn't matter because that's just not something I've experienced. However, if it ever comes into play, we just gonna see how it goes. But as far as it's not like. My whole big thing is if he leaves or whatever, I'm going to be fine because I've been taking care of myself before you. Mm-hmm. I will during you and after you. So
okay. So now let's just dive into it. There was mostly agreeing, Self, but you said you disagreed with this particular concept.
It just if I was a woman in that situation, it would bother me that I'm paying all the bills. Like I just believe relationships is 50-50. We living in this big house, and I'm the only one that could pay this rent. That would bother me. Even if I was the guy in that relationship, I wouldn't be okay with someone just paying my rent over and over. I gotta feel like I'm doing something.
Okay. Yeah, men are supposed to feel like men, right?
Like, even if I was a guy, if I was the one that wasn't making $400,000, I have to feel like I'm doing something.
See, this is the thing. Who says that they're not paying? He's not helping pay the. Hold on, $44,000 a year is a lot of money, especially in Mississippi. Let's make sure we keep that in context. Mm-hmm. Let's just say, for instance, they stay in Mississippi. If he's making $44,000 a year, I guarantee he's helping with everything. It doesn't matter what, because all the money should go into they should have their own account that's for them, which they share. If you're married, what's yours is mine, was mine is yours, right? Isn't that the way it's supposed to work in a marriage? Mm-hmm. So if they sharing all this money, they gotta come together and talk about, okay, where we gonna stay? We make this much money. We make $444,000 a year. What can we afford out of that $444,000 a year? Let's just break it.
His money to play money, huh?
You can say that. Who can just? You can look at it that way. This is just how I play money, whatever. But still, if they got that understanding of, okay, listen, babe, I don't care that you make more money than me. I mean,
cool with somebody making with your significant other making more money than you?
I'm a stand-up comic. For a couple of years, she gonna be making more money than me.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if you reach your peakness and she's still making more money than you, and she probably doing really well.
I had this idea what my peak is, and she's still making more. Yes, I'm gonna marry her immediately.
What was his job? Did you say what his job?
A manager at some.
He was a manager.
Okay.
He was a manager of a Walmart.
That's a problem. a manager at Walmart.
Like no, I'm saying add
I'm a
something like
surgeon.
something like that.
I'm a neurosurgeon. That's what she was. Some type of surgeon.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Well,
For her.
it's like
why?
this.
Hold on, why?
I mean, come on, you can do something better than.
But maybe that's what he want to do.
Walmart.
Well, I
Maybe
feel you.
that's
I
what
feel
he-
you on that. That kind of goes with the like. Is it? I guess if we want to go into like the love thing, like, is this who just happened to be the person I'm in love with? He working at Walmart making food. I mean, it can be like it'll be. I might miss it because probably couldn't get past. Like, okay, so
That's how females be anyway, though.
But hold on, wait a minute. I hate I got to bring up this fucking name,
Wait,
but
what?
Tyler Perry. I don't want to bring up a Tyler Perry production, but Daddy's Little Girls. Did you? We all black. I'm quite sure we all seen this movie. Y'all seen it, right?
Yeah, we have. It wasn't
Yeah.
good, but
But that's not the point. The point is that was the whole plot of
the
that movie.
baller.
Yeah, that was like what
was a
that's my
mechanic.
you know what she did?
No, I'm saying the other dude was the dog, but he was the baller. So
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
I don't do that
That's
anyway.
a damn good. That's a damn good contrast too. Cause think about the nigga dude that had the money.
Yeah.
See what kind of person he was, and the dude that didn't have the money.
He ain't
was-
nothing.
That's not even on my
But he care
radar.
about his
That's
kids.
illegal money.
But
He take
listen,
care of his
we can't
kids.
go nowhere
You
with that
acting,
money.
you make
He
it.
did, no, he take care of them.
he took care of
That
her mother.
now, if there are children involved, that would knock a few things like, well, hey, like let's go to Walmart every now and then
But
on
it's like this.
vacation
It's
time.
like this.
If he's taking
Love-
care of kids,
love-
yes, because
this-
that's rough. That's
This
hard
is
to
my thing,
find.
but what I'm trying to say is like I don't understand. It's not like he's not doing the thing.
Yeah,
that gets
ain't like
me is
he was
like
hurting.
if he was just sitting at the crib, just
On the
not doing,
couch.
just playing 2K all day, I could understand why. But he's out working, especially. If he's out doing something that he loves, the money shouldn't even be a factor. Because I'm not gonna front whatever woman I get with. Because this is how I feel about the marriage thing. If I marry you, I'm gonna be married. There's none of that. What if we divorce stuff? No. I'm in this for the long.
It's a
run.
possibility.
No, 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 no,
It's
no,
a
no.
possibility.
Listen, the only reason why I would divorce anybody is because they were strung out on drugs. They are like they were to the point mentally where they couldn't just function or something like that.
So it's a possibility.
No, but I'm talking about like the cheating stuff. All that type. I could forgive a girl if she cheated on me, depending on the context of that situation. But if we were married and she did that, there was a reason why she cheated. Let's talk about.
No,
let's
and,
get to
and
the
that's
point.
cool and that's true. That's truthful. But it's just like, so where is your like? Okay, look, you gonna have to. Other than the illness and whatnot, she fully functional.
For me to marry you, you have to be to that point where I'm like, yo, I don't care what happens. I'm gonna fight for this.
Okay.
That's
At
the
the
way
end of the
that's
day,
gonna
it's
work.
like this. Love, like when it comes to love, it's not about being like with the perfect person because ain't nobody perfect. It's about being like with someone who's imperfect and seeing them perfectly.
That's
Basically.
how
I
I
love
feel.
mean-
that. That was cute.
It's just
Hey, bro,
with my past
listen,
experiences, it's
I
something
need
totally
listen
different.
tonight, boy. Yo, bro, your DM's gonna be lit. But no, I don't think I can change your mind. But I'm trying to just see, because again, I think it's because I'm an artist. Like, with me being an artist, I know every artist is gonna go through that phase where he's struggling for a second. But do you really want to miss out on the guy that's perfect for you in every other way because he makes $44,000 a year? Like, that's the one thing, and he's perfect for you in every other way, but he makes $44,000 a year. That's not, again, in Mississippi money. Y'all gonna be able to make it. You making $400,000. $44,000 a year. That's enough for you to be like, I can't do this.
It's not really that you making more money. I'm making more money than you. You're making less. It's just I'm a surgeon. I worked hard at this, but the highest thing that you're gonna do is be a manager at Walmart.
That's what he is
Everybody
right now.
starts.
That's what he is right now.
Who knows if he started? Maybe
Everybody
he's been there
have
for a long time.
like
This
different
way he don't
backgrounds in
wanna
life,
stay.
and something
Maybe that's what he
might.
wants to do. Maybe this is a Walmart for his community. He wants to be there for his community and make sure his
with that
community
being
comes
said,
up.
I feel like if you want somebody, and like if we spiritual up in here, if everybody likes to pray, and you want somebody, you should. If you want to pray for somebody, if you want to go that route, you should pray with somebody who is going to develop with you. Because it sounds like he didn't develop enough for you, maybe. Like he just stopped at the bachelor's and then go to the PhD, you know what I'm saying? So if that's
he
the
could've
thing.
been a manager at Walmart you can't stay there for the rest of your life. I mean, there are people there, but for me, if I'm going to be doing all this, making $400,000,
Wait, hold on.
that
Is this
can't
what you
be
love
where
to
you
do?
end up.
If you're a surgeon, do you love being a surgeon?
Yeah, I love being a surgeon.
Okay. He loves his community.
He's
Walmart.
a manager at Walmart. That's hard to love.
It
I'm just
is.
saying,
It
but we
really
can go.
is.
But I have a manager that loves this store. He doesn't want to go anywhere. That's what.
Okay.
That, like, it resonates with me because I have a manager. He's like, I don't want to go nowhere. Like, he could get a promotion. He would stay where he is right now.
And I used to work at Walmart. It's not a pretty bad job.
It's not. It's not. Like,
Wait, so where did y'all work? Because I worked at Walmart 5
I'm at
years.
Walmart right now. It's
I work
cool.
and what?
Pedal.
And Pedal
Okay,
doing
Pedal's
what?
a good Walmart. They have
I
a
do
good Walmart.
DSD.
I worked in the
Receiver.
deli.
You worked in a deli?
Yo, I guess this is gonna be another topic.
I worked
well,
I was inventory, IMS. I unloaded trucks. I was a cashier. Like, I don't know. Walmart,
I guess what we gonna have to end on is love is supposed to be love no matter what. But I guess sometimes love ain't enough, right? So yo, listen, this has been the Crew Talks, man. We had a lot of fun in here this evening. But yo, I want to let my co-host say goodbye before the day's over with. Make sure that y'all give out y'all Instagrams and things of that nature.
Bye, y'all. You can catch me on Instagram or Twitter at Shay_McNeil.
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am the key. It's a 3 instead of an E.
And you can follow me at JustDis_08.
Hey, yo, now I've been your host for this evening, Deveron D. Dennis. You can follow me on all social media formats at Just Call Me D. JustCallM3D.
Oh, and by the way, y'all can listen to me on WSM 88.5 on Sundays from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Oh, snap. I'm glad you did that. Yo, this Sunday on WSM, I'm debuting a hip-hop show called The Breaks. You can catch it from 10 p.m. to midnight on 88.5. Yo, bro, we love y'all. Peace.
Peace.